Wow. 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 Good morning, everybody. Oh, Jam. Hi. Congratulations on the 125. Ever since Cam and Ashling broke their streak, you have been the master of streaks. You could change your name to like Miniman and then a bunch of numbers, or like, I don't know, something. Underscores, X's, underdashes. Welcome in, guys. Welcome to the stream. I'm your host, Dolce. I don't have pants on. I'm just joking. I do have pants on. I could be lying to you guys, though. Do you think I would just do that, though? Go on the internet and tell lies? Oh, God. Yeah, so I'm a little late today. I'm a little late. I don't have any excuse other than I had a really, really good dream and I wanted to stay in the dream. So that was the only reason I can give you guys. That was like, that's why I'm late. I had a really, really good dream last night, and then I just didn't want to leave the dream. So then I didn't. I don't have pants on either. I have shorts on. Welcome in. Yeah, who would just go on the internet and tell lies? Who would just go on the internet and tell lies? Who would do that? What kind of dream was it? It was a dream where I was hanging out with a bunch of friends. And then that's pretty much it. Also, I took a shower. Okay, guys. Sorry, I went silent for a little bit because I'm reading comments on my recent chat, or my recent my short that just went live, my TikTok that went live. I said zebra instead of zebra because zebra, you know, it's Z-E-B-R-A, because, you know, there's no extended E sound, right? It's like, you know, Zeppelin, or you know, Zephyr, right? It's zebra, right? It's gonna be zebra. Like, whether or not you want to pronounce it like, you know, Z or Z, the letter, right? The letter Z or Z. Z-E-B would be Zeb, would it not? So it's zebra. So a lot of people are in my comments being like, it's zebra! What are you doing, you idiot? I'm Canadian, and it's a zebra! I was like, it's zebra. It's pronounced zebra. So that's zebra? I think zebra sounds cooler. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, bruh. Zebra. Zebra. That sounds so weird. It's a zebra. No, it's a zebra. Showering and dream is next level. I love showering. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I love showering. I love feeling clean. I love, like, you know, feeling warm from the shower. What are we making today? We are making Kicking Horse Coffee Horsepower. Uma Musume. Speaking about zebras and horses. Yeah. Zebra. Yeah, a zebra. Caramel macchiato. Ooh, caramel macchiato. I know there's people that get really up in arms about macchiato, because macchiato, an espresso macchiato and a caramel macchiato are two different things. And then when you say, can I have a macchiato? It's kind of like, you know, it needs to be kind of clarified whether it's espresso macchiato or caramel macchiato. And espresso macchiato is like this little tiny little drink that's like an espresso topped with foam. And there are people like, if you ask for a macchiato, I'm gonna give you a macchiato. I'm like, okay, you're not really helping here. Yeah, I don't know, because like caramel macchiato is very much a commercial drink. I don't know how to really explain it, right? But caramel macchiato is definitely like a commercial drink. Whereas espresso macchiato has been around for like, you know, years, right? So it's basic. Yeah, caramel macchiato is basically a latte. But, you know, the word macchiato means marked in Italian. So like it's marked with caramel, hence like the caramel on top. And then when you say espresso macchiato, the macchiato is referring to the foam on top, marking the espresso. So literally both are wrong. If you say, can I have a macchiato? And then you say marked with what? Macchiato with what? You know? So I'm more of a frat person. I don't know. I'm not really much of a frat person. I don't really like blended drinks. The only time I ever wanted a blended like coffee drink, if it's like really, really smooth. Like an Oreo frappe or a frap. Yeah. I mean, we can give so many different lattes different names. I think we need to like stop like focusing on the classifications on stuff and just enjoy our drinks sometimes, you know. Speaking about enjoying drinks, let's go make a drink. Let's go. Bam. The lighting seems off right now. Like, wait, it seems so warm. The lighting is warm. We don't like warm lighting. We want light, bright, daylight lighting. There we go. There we go. It's like, normally I wouldn't be so upset if it were like warm light, but it's also like the morning, so it feels wrong. You know? I ran out of chai yesterday, so I have smoothie. I'm not a cappuccino person. Cappuccino, I like cappuccinos. You have to kind of like, for some of the espresso drinks, you have to have a taste for espresso. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Is like, if you don't like a cappuccino, like chances are you don't really like espresso. So, here's my filter. Here's my water. Let's turn on the water while I fold my paper. I'm using my Zelda mug again because I really, really like it. Gonna use the reusable coffee paper. You know, there are people who really, really like hate instant coffee. Like, you know, the coffee little like the little dehydrated coffee things. They're not like coffee grounds or anything. They're like dehydrated little coffee crystals or whatever. Some people are like, that's not real coffee. And I'm like, I don't really care. Hold on a second. I need to go check something real quick again. You might hear me twice for a second. Brown. Okay, hold on a second. What's the button I'm looking for? Oh, it's not even on here. Okay, cool. Don't worry about it. Okay, yay. Okay, so I know you guys are gonna judge me. I know you guys are gonna judge me for this. But I went on I went on a dating app yesterday. Because I was just like, I just wonder who's out there, right? I went on a dating app and I kid you not, 85% of the people on there were single mothers. Like, what do you... And I understand why. Listen, I understand why. Oh shit! I just realized I didn't change the topic title since last time. Kira, Dolce, and Wordle. I need to change the top. Hold on a second. Topic title. Where'd it go? There we go. Okay, what's the question for today, guys? Well, wait, I just got an email from someone. It looked important. Okay, cool. It was important. The result was not important. Don't worry about it. Yeah, how many how many unread messages do you guys have? Actually, hold on, let me see exactly. Every time somebody's like, "Oh my god, you have 1,000," I have you have 1,000 unread messages on Discord. I have 2,198 unread messages. On Discord. That's only on Discord. As for emails, I do get a lot of spam emails. I got 4,357 unread emails. Most of them are spam. Cheese and rice? Is that what you eat? Actually, you know, people shouldn't sleep on cheese and rice. Cheese and rice? Pretty good meal. Honestly, it's like if you have cheese, rice, and some freaking like ground meat, like ground beef, ground chicken, whatever. That's the fucking boy dinner right there. Over 3,000. Double emails for that one. Listen, sometimes you just gotta ignore your emails, you know? Okay, guys. That was just called wetting the filter. We're just gonna let the paper filter out. It's so hot out. It's been hot. It's been hot for crazy amounts of times. Freaking Europe is getting record high summer temperatures right now. And people are like, we need to like get ACs in our home now. And they're like, ACs will ruin the atmosphere. And then everyone's like, but it doesn't. I'm once again reminded that not everyone knows Midwestern slangs. Gee willikers, Batman! I'm not much of a snow person. I don't like the cold. I prefer the warmth, but also, this is ridiculously warm. Where's my coffee? Right here. I was like, where's my freaking coffee? Hey, we're drinking Horsepowered today by Kickin' Horse. I wonder what the 454 stands for. Trust me, bro. Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, and I'm not gonna get too political here. I just got beans everywhere. I'm not gonna get too political here, but a majority of running for being a politician is catering to the fears and ideals of the people you want hired. Or want to vote for you. I live in Canada. I do live in Canada. But the thing is that it makes sense to do that, right? If you want to be like an elected politician, you have to cater to the masses, right? You have to like. But the thing is that you, in a perfect world, everybody should get a say. But there are people who literally have a say and don't say anything, and there are people who have a say but can't say anything. So it's weird. And then you get these politicians that say weird stuff that's like doesn't make any sense. But yet they're still like elected. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, no one else should say anything else because I don't want to talk about it. My tape is gone. I'm gonna have to reuse this tape I just used. You look sexy? Wow, that's the first time everyone's ever said that, ever. I don't know how to react to that sort of information now. Bean count batch number? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just a random number. Maybe it's just a random number. I don't like this bag because you guys can't really see, you know? You guys can't really see. I'm a man. That's cool. Happy Pride Month. It's the last day of Pride Month. Ow. I need to go see a chiropractor for sure. Did you guys hear my toe crack? I put my toe against the ground and it cracked. Hold on, let's see if I can crack the other one. No. That was my chair. Hold on. I can crack my knuckles though. Ready? For the sake of Pride Month, I'm bi and Therian. I have no idea what that second part is, so you should educate me. Cute, scutesy, sexy and cute and popular to boot. I'm bitchin', great hair. The boys all love to stare. I'm wanted, I'm hot, I'm everything you're not. I'm pretty, I'm cool, I dominate the school. Who am I? Just guess. Guys wanna touch my chest. Oh, rockin', I'm wild. I'm bad, they think I'm wild. You want it, you jump, you can look, but don't you hump. Oh. Did anybody get that reference? Did anybody get that reference? Please tell me someone got that reference. Ugh. Bring the Pokemon closer. I want to see that beautiful Pokemon drawing. This is not a drawing, it's a coloring sheet. This is also a puzzle. I drew that, though, way back in the back. There's also Mimikyu back there. That was a cheer from the movie Bring It On. It was a 90s movie. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get the lyrics to it specifically. I think I messed it up at some point. I'm sexy. I'm cute. I'm popular to boot. I'm bitchin'. Great hair. The boys all love to stare. I'm wanted. I'm hot. I'm everything you're not. I'm pretty. I'm cool. I dominate the school. Who am I? Just guess. Guys wanna touch my chest. I'm rockin'. I smile. And many think I'm vile. I flyin'. I jump. You can look, but don't you hump. Ooh, I'm major. I roar. I swear I'm not a whore. We cheer and we lead. We act like we're on speed. Don't hate us cause we're beautiful. Well, we don't like you either. We're cheerleaders. We are cheerleaders. Roll call me Big Red. I'm Whitney. Courtney. Weird. Dude, it's Darcy. Yeah, I'm Big Bad Carver. Yeah, just call me Casey. I'm still Big Red. I sizzle. I scorch. But now I pass the torch. The ballots are in and one girl had to win. She's perky, she's fun, and now she's number one. Torrance. Torrance. I'm strong and I'm loud. I'm gonna make you proud. I'm Torrance. You're Captain Torrance. Let's go Toros. We are Toros, the mighty, mighty Toros. We're so terrific. We must be Toros. I just looked up the lyrics on that one. What is the other cheer that they did? Oh yeah, we bad. We don't look bad, bad be had. What a freaking bad movie, man. Okay, it's a good movie, but it's also a bad movie. I recommend you don't watch it unless you want like some like 90s drama. It is such a 90s movie, like seriously. Like the dude has a fucking disc Walkman. He's got a fucking mobile CD player and he like slams that shit in and he slams a CD and he starts listening to his music. Mr. Dolce would be a cheerleader on the last day of Pride. Cheerleading movies are so bad, guys. Like, cheerleader movies are so not good. Except, Bring It On is probably one of the better ones, for sure. Is that coffee? That is coffee. In fact, it's done brewing. He's got the dance routine down. Prepare for total domination. 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 Are y'all ready for this? Sparky Pulowski. That was one of the DVDs we had on VHS, so... I don't think I should have been watching it at the age of 37, but I was watching it at 37. And, yeah. Hi, welcome in. We're drinking coffee. DVDs on VHS. No, we had a VHS of it. Did I say DVD on VHS? Man, I can't. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Wait. I gotta show you guys something. I found this in the collections. You guys are gonna see. You guys are gonna see the VHSs of my childhood today. You guys are gonna see the VHSs of my childhood. Okay, hold on. Okay. So, I'm gonna start with these recordings. So, we have these are very much bootleg recordings of the Spice Girls live concert. So I have Spice Girls. I have Spice Girls on VHS. Okay. It was one of their live tour concert stuff, right? This is not a DVD, or this is not a VHS, but it is a DVD. It is of Shrek, and this has a bunch of the bonus features. I was actually thinking about this the other day, but basically how like there's no like bonus features on DVDs anymore. Like they don't try to sell DVDs anymore. They just like, you know, like what is with that? I'm drinking coffee right now. Oh my god, we can pretend we're drinking coffee together. Yeah. Okay, you guys ready for the next one? I have 2 Land Before Time movies. 2 of them. One of them was apparently $5. Or either that or we tried to sell it for $5, but we couldn't sell it. But we have Land Before Time 2 and Land Before Time 5. What happened to the rest of them? I don't know. But yeah, we have a Land Before Time. Space Jam. Space Jam. We got Space Jam on VHS, baby. Space Jam on VHS. Oh, you guys are gonna hate this one. It's a Jim Carrey movie. It's How the Grinch Stole Christmas on VHS. Look, it's even green on the inside. And I don't think any of you guys are gonna know what this one is unless you're Canadian. Shit, I'm running out of space on my lap right now. Okay, unless you guys are Canadian, I don't think you guys will know this, but this is sticking around. This is a Canadian cartoon. Look, the guy's little holding a Canadian flag too. This is Bradley, Stacy, it's Polly, I forget the other, Lance and Russell, I totally forgot. Frank. Oh, hi, Dill. Yeah, we have a sticking around VHS. I think it has like 3 episodes on it. What's the runtime? Shit, it's still here. Why'd they make Franco be? Because he's a fat wiener dog. He's a little fat wiener dog. Shake. And for the finale, for all of you guys, some of you guys might be like, oh my god, you guys are gonna freak out over this one. You guys ready? Yeah. Wait, Pikachu Party? Wait! This is not the right Pokemon DVD. Or, this is... Wait. I have to find the other one. Yeah, we have a VHS of Pokemon. Not the right episode, apparently, though. But we got the totally Togepi VHS cover covering the Pikachu Party one. So this, man. Yeah, how much do you think this goes for? But this is it's Pikachu Party on the inside though. How much do you think this would go for? I'm not gonna sell it or anything, but like I'm just wondering, you know. A little eggy weggy. I think it's gonna be like more like $3. No one has a VHS anymore, and you can get all the episodes on YouTube for free. At least 30 to 35 bucks, maybe. Do you guys also know what this is? I also have this. Is the disc in here? The disc is in here. Game Boy player. So, theoretically, if I can find my GameCube, I can play some like actual real Game Boy games non-emulated. Can my big brother get a shout out? Yeah, but I'm not saying his name, okay? That's all he gets. Physical media is not underestimated. I know, like, look, like, also, hold on a second. Are there episodes of sticking around on YouTube? There has to be, right? Like, there's no way this is not on YouTube. I still just love how, like, they put Bradley out in the little Canadian. I was thinking about getting a VHS and maybe streaming some of the VHS as a watch pair. Maybe a Discord thing. Maybe not a like a, what is that called? Maybe not like, you know, on YouTube or like Twitch or anything, but like just on Discord. A private viewing, really. My brother's gonna join. Oh, thank you. Hey guys, if you are watching, thank you. We are roughly about 300 watch hours away from getting memberships, and what memberships means emotes for the channel and bonus content for you guys. So I'm so happy. Yeah, whoa, 275. 275. There are 39 episodes of Sticking Around available on a channel called Retro Re. Oh, I love Retro Rerun. I watch them all the time, actually. 16 is on there as well. Has anybody watched 16? That was one of my, like, childhood shows. I'm 16, starting to find my way, got a new job, gonna start at the mall today. Thank God I'm on my own for the first time. 16 and life is sweet when you're growing up so fast. You gotta make the good times last. Power Rangers. Oh my God, I love Power Rangers. I think I was around for Mighty Morphin, but the one that played a lot often was Turbo. Power Rangers Turbo Force, I think? Turbo Force? Turbocharged? I can't remember. I think it was Power Rangers Turbo. They were wizards. You have tea? This is coffee, actually. This is coffee. Welcome in. Another Bakugo. That's like the third Bakugo we've seen this time we've been live. The one with their cars, yeah. Mystic Force. Yeah, Mystic Force. That one's a good one. Yeah, I was around for Mighty Morphin for sure. That's how old I am. I'm 37. Hi, welcome to the stream. Are you guys ready to celebrate my 37th birthday next year? I'm so ready. And this year's 37th birthday was so good. It was so fun. Thank you guys. It's tea time with coffee because coffee talk was too aggressive. Yeah. Tea time with your host, Akira Dolce. It's just black coffee too. I don't know if you can see it, but it's black coffee. I like Rita Repulsa because she's kind of a baddie. SPD. Oh, yeah, SPD. I remember that one, too. That one's also with cars, isn't it? That's the second Bakugo we've seen today. they're like mitosis. They're spreading. There's probably a music Power Rangers. Maybe. I don't think so. Hold on a second. Power Rangers series. So here are all the Power Rangers series. Oh yeah, it was Power Rangers Turbo that I did see. Rangers in Space? Oh my God. What? What do you mean Rangers in Space? Oh, Dino Thunder. I also watched Dino Thunder. Television series. There's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers, Zeo, Turbo, In Space, Lost Galaxy, Lightspeed Rescue. That's another one I was kind of watching. Time Force, Wild Force. Oh my God. Ninja Storm. Oh gosh, Ninja Storm was so cool. Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, SPD. Oh, that was like peak Power Rangers, guys. That was peak Power Rangers right there. Wild Force, Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, SPD, Mystic Force. This is like the best. Like, that was like the best era of Power Rangers. I am not gonna lie. Jungle Fury, that was alright. RPM was alright. A re-version of Mighty Morphin. Samurai, Super Samurai, Mega Force, Dino Charge, Ninja Steel, Beast Morphers, Dino Fury, Cosmic Fury. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just nostalgia talking to me, but Wild Force, Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, and SPD. I think I just got out of Mystic Force, but I was around for Turbo for sure, and Zeo. And, yeah. Maybe we should rewatch some Power. I rewatched the first like series. I watched the first 2 series or the 2 seasons of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It is so dated. Boy, howdy do I remember the Beetleborgs. 3 typical kids in a haunted mansion, and just by chance they caught a ghost and made them Beetleborgs. Beetleborgs, big bad Beetleborgs, big bad Beetleborgs, big bad Beetleborgs, big bad Beetleborgs. Of course I remember Beetleborgs. Man, Beetleborgs. Did that even really take off? Like, the thing is, for some reason, there was like this huge thing of like getting these Japanese Sentai shows, getting the footage for them, and then like repurposing them for an American audience. Like, they didn't just redub the thing. They just didn't dub it. They just like made new footage and then just reused the footage from the action sequences. Big bad Beetleborgs. I had the green one. Big bad Beetleborgs. Based on Juko B Fighter. B Fighter Kabuto by Toei. Power Rangers Turbo versus Beetleborgs Metallics. In 1997, Acclaim Comics published a one-shot entitled Power Rangers Turbo vs. Beetleborgs Metallics, featuring the Beetleborgs battling the Turbo Rangers before teaming up with them against Divatox and Nukus. Big bad Beetleborgs. The thing is that the things that I never understood with the... I forgot about the fucking ghost. The ghost is fucking ugly. The thing with the Beetleborgs, though, is that, like, there's, like, 3 kids, right? They're, like, 3 kids. But, like, they get, like, adult bodies when they turn into the Beetleborgs, which always confused me as a kid. They're like, what do you mean they just get taller as, you know? They're not kids. Big bad Beetleborgs. The Beetleborgs outfits, though, are so cool. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, please go Google the Beetleborgs right now. Their outfits are so cool. They're based off of, like, beetles. There's, like, a Hercules beetle. There's a, that pincer beetle. Yeah, they're so cool. It never took off. Yeah, it looks like they had they only had 2 seasons. Beetleborgs and Beetleborgs Metallics, and then that was it. Hello, Uncle Akira. Hello, grandson or granddaughter. Oh man, people are so upset about me saying zebra. Oh my god, there's so many people upset of me saying zebra. Don't party just yet. It's time to try a new weapon. Zebra is my rage bait. I know, but like that's how like listen, the thing is that it's not truly like rage bait. It's how I say zebra. It's zebra. It's zebra. All right, I'm gonna time you guys out. You guys gotta behave, okay? I'm putting you guys in timeout. Where's the other one? Wait, where's the other one? Oh, I think I timed out the wrong person. Oh, I timed out the wrong person. I'm sorry. Sorry, you can come back in like 60 seconds. It's fine. Personal pronunciation of rage bait is warsh. Warsh. Oh yeah, wash your clothes. Wash. Wash. Yeah. How about drawer? Open the drawer. The drawer. Wow. I don't know. I say like when there's things that you say things differently because like you're just so used to it. Drawer. Like drawer. Open the drawer. Here. Don't fall for rage bait, guys. I mean this in a genuine way. Also, as I'm talking about rage baiting people, I'm not actually rage baiting people. I, with my whole pussy, fucking hate things. If I hate things, I'm gonna say that I hate it, and I'm gonna hate it with my whole pussy. And I'm not gonna say like, oh, I hate it because it's controversial. No. I'm gonna hate it because I fucking hate it. Right? Don't be a pussy. Hate it with your whole pussy. Do you know how insane you sound? Yeah. When listen, things normally don't piss me off like really, really badly, but when they do, I will let you know. I will say it with my whole heart, my whole pussy, that I do not like this thing. I don't know. Have you guys watched me play? Listen, I love Zelda. I love The Legend of Zelda. I love The Legend of Zelda series. I have a mug that has Zelda on it. The fucking Oracle games? Fuck those games. I hate those games so much. Whether or not you guys like it or not, I hate it. But I'm gonna hate it with my whole pussy. I have somewhere around 100 if you're curious. I am kind of curious. So far, I think the highest so far was me with 2,000. Oh, so 2,257 unread Discord messages and 4,357 unread emails. Stop cussing and saying that. I don't think this stream is for you then. I don't think this stream is for you, and I'd recommend that maybe you watch something else. Someone didn't read the rules. Someone didn't read the rules. Oops. Why did I do? Oh, no, shit. Oh, that's not good. Hold up. Bum, bum. Somebody didn't read the rules. I'm sorry, you gotta read the rules. The rules are there. Unfortunately, due to diligence, I have to ban. I have to straight up ban you, actually. I have to straight up ban you because the terms of service tells you that you have to be at least 13. Okay, number one, let's talk about this, guys. 1, do not tell your age on the internet. Number 1 rule, do not do that. In general, I use that in my rule for, like, I use that in my chat for a freaking funny rule, but also in general, guys, don't tell your age on the internet. Just don't do it. Lie about it. Say you're 37 like I am, okay? Number 1, don't give out your biometrics. Don't say your age. I guess your gender is fine if you're, like, safe with it. Obviously you can't hide the fact if you have a feminine or masculine voice, right? But, like, don't give out your age. Don't give out where you live. Don't give out, like, you know, things about, oh, I have green eyes and blue hair. I don't know who has blue hair. I guess if you dyed it, right? Guys, internet safety, please, guys. Understand. And this is, I'm banning you for, like, for your safety, guys. I'm banning you guys for your safety. Don't give out your fucking ages. Be safe. Use a fake name. I see that you guys are using fake names. Like, Bakugo is definitely a fake name, because that's a guy from My Hero Academia. Don't use your legal names, guys. Don't tell your age. Don't use your legal age. Don't say where you live. They teach you this. They don't. The thing is, they don't. They don't teach you this in school anymore, because they just assume, oh, kids should just know this. They don't. And the parents don't teach it either. And so, guess who has to teach them? I do, by banning them and telling them, hey, this is very, very important that you should not do this. And, like, instead of being mad at me and being like, oh my god, why'd you ban me on your channel? You should be like, I should not tell my age on the internet, okay? Big fucking lesson. I'm going to swear as well, because this is very, very important. Do not fucking do this. They don't even teach typing in classes anymore. They don't have a typing class. They don't have a computer class for typing. Do you know where your kids are? Like, I literally, I say this, Kay, I genuinely say this. Have at least one person in your life that knows what you're watching, like, at all times, right? Like, if nobody knows that you're watching me, tell at least one person that, like, oh, I watched this guy and he's fucking insane. Not because, like, oh, of, like, whatever, like, you know, word of mouth, whatever. It's because for your safety. It's because, like, if somebody is watching, and this comes from a fear of consuming content online that's not good for you, specifically stuff like Manosphere and the stuff that is kind of prudent to me and, like, my communities and stuff. If you got, if there's a person out there watching Manosphere stuff, you have to know that. Like, if you are watching Manosphere stuff, have somebody else know that you're watching that stuff. So, like you are of a healthy mind and mindset of an operating human being, and that it's not poisoning your mind or your way of thinking, right? So, like, for me, right, I am very, very pro LGBTQ. I'm very woke, as they say, right? I'm very woke. I'm very inclusive. I talk about a very, very mature things in a mature manner. For example, last night we talked about tampons and bra sizes and like sex ed health. We were very, very normal about it, though. But, like, you know, if you don't want, like, if you know somebody who's like, oh, this person's gonna be poisoning, they're trying to teach you about the gays. They're gonna teach you about the lesbians and the gays. Like, I don't want you to, you know, I don't want you to be consuming something that is ultimately negative for your mentality, right? So if the people around you think that, you know, being woke is toxic or you know, terrible for you or terrible for the community and stuff like that, or like, you know, you're opening your minds to negative things, like, I don't want that for you. Of course, I would like you to see my way. I'd love you to be more inclusive. I'd love you to be more tolerant of people. Definitely, I would love that for you. But, you know, you need to have that discussion with other people as well. Like, people need to know that you're watching things that are not aligned with their views, right? I 100% agree with this. Like, if you, and guys, if you guys are watching Manosphere stuff, if you guys are watching, like, beauty guru drama stuff, listen, I will be like, I don't think you should watch that because this, and that, right? And that's just one voice of reason inside your brain saying, okay, maybe I shouldn't watch that. But like, you know, it's not going to be a deciding factor, right? But there should be people in your life that say maybe you shouldn't watch that, and you should think critically about the things that you're watching online. So it is very, very important to think critically of the things that you're watching, and to let other people know that what you're watching may or may not be good for you. All right, so like maybe it's just my inner unk. You know, maybe it's my inner unk coming out here and being very, very concerned for the youth. But thank you. It's very important, guys. It is very, very important to me. It is very, very important. It's in my opinion, very, very important to our future. That if you are watching something and it is influencing you in such a way, that you should be aware and you should be critical of it. You should be, okay, well, like these are valid points, these are not valid points. So, all right, sorry, I got a little heated there. Sorry, I apologize. This is tea time. But be critical of the things that you watch online. All right, not just for me, not just for the manosphere stuff or whatever. You know, you should be critical of everything that you watch online or on TV even. Like, be critical of the news and stuff. Like, understand when like the news is telling you lies, and you can't be and like that's how conspiracy theories start too. Like, oh, the news is lying to us or whatever. But like, you have to like, you know, be reasonable within your own line of reasoning. But that also being said, I am open to the idea of things like flat earthers and, you know, space deniers and stuff like that, because they are implementing their own ways of thinking. They are challenging they are challenging the collective, you know, consensus, right? That the world is round or whatever. And their thought is that the world is flat. They are challenging that, and the more they are open to learning and like, you know, experimenting and stuff like that, then yeah, it's like, for the longest time, guys, for the longest time in history, they thought the universe revolved around the earth. They thought they revolved, like, they knew the earth was round, but everyone thought that the earth revolved, like everything revolved around the earth. And then as we got more educated, we learned that the earth is actually revolving around the sun, and that's why we get different constellations throughout the years, because, you know, the positional wise, it makes sense for how the stars move, right? So it took that one guy to say, I don't think the world the world, everything revolves around the world. I think the world is actually revolving around something else. So it's always great to be critical, but also you need to like kind of take into account everything else. So it's just kind of hard, you know? You kind of sound like the Joker. The Joker, baby. Which Joker? There's 50 other Jokers. Make sure people know what you're watching, like 50 billion. Because it's true! Okay, because it's true. Have you met a Hollow Earth person? I'm a Hollow Earth person. Listen, I'm not truly a Hollow Earth person, but I'm open to the idea. I'm very, very much open to the idea of a Hollow Earth, because, like, I mean, I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, Beyonce just magically appears from city to city. Obviously, she's got a private jet that has, like, probably, like, a GPS, like, stealth GPS stuff on it, right? But, like, you know, I do believe in some capacity that the rich are running the world, and they have some sort of secret society among the rich people. Whether or not that's, like, you know, underground or not, there is merit to Hollow Earth, but, like, not literally Hollow Earth. They don't have an underground society. I don't think they have an underground society, but I do believe that there is a society that is running the world through their money. As long as they don't force it onto others. Yeah, so again, be critical of what you're watching. As long as you know, like, I'm not going to force you guys to be LGBTQ plus tolerant, right? I'm not going to tell you guys to be tolerant of the gays. I'm going to say, like, you should be, but you don't have to be because you're your own person. And whether or not, you know, you want to or not, that just decides whether or not me or, you know, anybody else wants to deal with you. Mothman? I love Mothman. Mothman is so cute. I wish we all had pet Mothmans. You get a good idea of where conspiracies originate. Mini Minuteman. Different from Mini Man. I mean, that's where, like, the cool thing is that, like, a lot of stories or a lot of, like, fiction also come from, like, historical events. For example, zombies and vampires, right? The way that they spread, the way vampires, or, you know, people become vampires and the way people become zombies is through bites, right? A vampire bites you, you become a vampire. A zombie bites you, you become a zombie, right? Do you know what that comes from? Rabies. Maybe not necessarily rabies specifically, right? But when, you know, somebody has rabies and bites somebody else, guess what? That person just contracted rabies as well. So, like, that's sort of like the origins of bite-related infections for, like, zombies and vampires. As a gay, should be tolerant of us. I'm not gonna force you to be. Yeah. Never force anybody to, like, be like, you should tolerate us, right? Like, no, like, that's not how that works. They're a person. They have their own thoughts and you know, whatever. So I have a puppy named Icy. Aw, good boy or girl. Good doggy. Yeah, go bite that phone. Yeah. Nah. Leave some bite marks on that. Turn that phone into a dog. I found a beetle on the floor. Oh my god, is that one of the Beetleborgs? I heard about a story about someone who got rabies from a transplant organ. That's kind of crazy. That makes sense, though. I would love to see a southern vampire that would turn into a mosquito instead of a bat. Have you guys seen those massive mosquitoes? Like the mosquitoes that are fucking massive? Conspiracy theory, we're all giving money to the rich people. I mean, we are. I mean, more like they're exploiting us, but yeah, whatever. Big bad Beetleborg. I mean, a beetle's probably not gonna hurt you, really. So I don't think you should be concerned, but, like, if you have a phobia of bugs, yeah, you should be concerned because that will, like, make you uncomfortable and make you, like, kind of insane a little bit. So I don't want it in my hair. That's very valid. That's very valid. You can have those fears. Anyways, welcome. I know this stream has been kind of wild, but in Manitoba they're huge and silent. In Nova Scotia they're noisy, small and noisy. What do you mean silent? Silent mosquitoes? Silence. Did someone put a silencer on these mosquitoes? I mean, mosquito sizes are only, like, they get big if they have, like, things to feed on, because that's how bugs work, right? Bugs get big if they have a lot of oxygen. Ironically, if they have a lot of oxygen, bugs can get really, really big. But two, also if they have, like, a big feeding source. So specifically mosquitoes, right? As far as I know, in Manitoba, I think Manitoba has a lot of farming, if I remember correctly, which means that they would have a lot of ranches, right? And so mosquitoes would feed off of, like, cows and horses and, like, sheep and stuff. So they have a lot of, like, places to feed and get big, right? But, like, in Nova Scotia, there's not really that much farming going on. So there's not a whole lot of animals for them to prey on. At least en masse, because, like, you know, when you have a ranch, right? When you have a ranch that's full of animals, they're just kind of, like, there, right? They're just there for you to feed on. But in Nova Scotia, they have to go out, and, like, you know, they're like scattered and stuff. So, yeah. I wish animals liked my blood less. Yeah, I think one of the craziest things is that, like, if we doubled the amount of oxygen on our planet, which kind of seems weird, but if we doubled the amount of oxygen on our planet, plants would get huge and bugs would get huge. They would become huge for some reason. I think there's like, hold on a second. I could be wrong. I'm just gonna fact check myself real quick here. What happens when there's too much oxygen? In the atmosphere. Whoa. Apparently, like, if us as humans breathe too much oxygen, it damages our cells and tissues. That's kind of crazy. What would happen if the air was 100% oxygen? Oxygen toxicity leading to lung damage and seizures. But like, what about bugs and stuff? Oh, wait, here it is. Bug evolution. Because insects breathe by having oxygen permeate directly into their bodies, an atmospheric rich in oxygen removes their biological size limits. This means that they could lead to massive resurgence of oversized insects, similar to the giant dragonflies that roamed the earth millions of years ago. Isn't that crazy? Because, like, bugs breathe through their skin. Which is also, guys, this is also how I learned how bug killer works. You know how those bug sprays like raid and stuff? That's how they work. And I figured out, I was like, why does bug spray work the way it does? And it's because they breathe through their skin, right? And basically what happens if you spray a bug with bug spray, the particles, like the spray stuff, it basically, they breathe that in through their skin, and then the enzymes in their body can't break down the toxins, and the toxins, what they do is it promotes organ failure, and then it like discombobulates them. It like, you know, it like fucks with their like brain or whatever brain they have, you know. Bugs have, yes, they have exoskeletons. So they breathe through their exoskeleton. I'm giving out misinformation. They don't technically have skin, but they do have like exoskeletons, like a hard outer shell, and it's porous, right? And they can like basically intake oxygen through it. How can we explain that roaches being immune to bug spray? I don't know. I can't tell you that one. I can tell you this, though. I got roaches when I was living in Japan. They would not fucking go away. They would not fucking go away. And I don't know why. I would have a roach like every month. Like a big ass roach every month. And I was like, where are these guys fucking coming from? I have my doors and windows closed at all times. Where are they coming from? And to get rid of them, all I had to do was get a anti-roach scent emitter. And then after that, I never saw them. There's like a scent that, like a pheromone, I guess, that you can release that deters roaches from ever coming. And yeah, I had roach spray. I sprayed it like in every sort of like, actually, no, wait. Yeah, there is roach killer. There is roach killer. Because I remember having a roach spray and spraying those fucking roaches. They're quick to adapt. Yeah. That would make sense why too. There is roach spray though. There is I think they have to constantly like deal with it though. Oh man, I fucking hated dealing with roaches in Japan. I'm so glad I don't have to deal with them now. We don't have roaches where I live for now, so. We do have spiders though, and I fucking hate spiders. Yeah, the specific roach specific spray. The roach specific spray. It was specifically made for the roaches.
Daily Dolce.
It's time for the Daily Dolce, baby.
Time for Daily Dolce. Time for Daily Dolce.
All right, cool. And I finished my coffee. That's awesome. We're gonna switch over to my other computer here, guys. My conspiracy theory didn't get noticed. No, I did notice it. It was too long and I didn't want to read it. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna lie. When a comment gets too long, I just don't want to read it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be very, very honest here. Whenever I think most streamers deal with this, but whenever a thing gets way too long, they're just like, I don't want to read that. Oh my god, is that the AOL? Oh my god, AOL, I have to show you some stuff because I know you're also... I also know that you're Unk. I want to show you specifically 2 things. Maybe 3. Actually, I'm going to show you 3 things. Okay, ready? AOL. By the way, you guys should follow AOL because they're awesome and they're funny and they're cool and they play cool games. Number 1, Shrek DVD. Number 2, Grinch VHS. Number 3, Space Jam VHS. Sorry, I don't know if you wanted people to know that you're also old. That you're also Unk, but yeah, these are cool things that I think you would like. No, they can figure it out quickly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, guys, go watch AOL VODs. Go watch AOL VODs and go watch them on Twitch. Listen, one of the fun things that AOL does before stream is like watch funny YouTube videos or like interesting YouTube videos. They like watch like some cursed like food making videos or like haunted mansion, haunted house exploration videos. Like defunct land, like what is it? Abandoned malls stuff. Lots of fun stuff. If you guys want to watch some interesting YouTube videos, go check out AOL. They watch some fun stuff. Actually kind of reminds me of AOL videos, like the AOL, not AOL, but like, you know, America Online, how America Online would have like kind of featured videos and stuff. It's kind of like on brand, actually. Anyways, that was a big old shout out. Space Jam Kisuke. Space Jam. I have Space Jam on VHS, Blu-ray. Oh my god. And the CD soundtrack? Oh my god. Come on and slam. And welcome to the jam. Come on and jam. If you want to slam. Slam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Come on, DJ, take it to overtime. Hey, DJ. Oh, turn it up. Burn it up. Come on, mama. Let's go. Aight? Welcome to the Daily Dolce. Let's see here. I think there was a Wordle sent in here. There's one by Evilixir. So guys, if you don't know, !Discord. If you do that command in chat, you can get a link to my Discord. If you're on Shorts, why am I so big? Why am I so big here? Oh, that's why. I clicked the wrong thing. Give me a second. There we go. Cool. All right. Now, that's what I had to check last time, was heart spam. Heart spam. Give me a second here. I need to go adjust something real quick. Boom. Okay, hold on a second. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. While I'm doing this, you guys should send me some. Oops, shit! I didn't mean to do that. Ignore that. Okay. Yeah, that needs to be smaller. Boom, 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 boom. This needs to go up and smaller still. To the left, to the left. Actually, that's to the right. Everything you own to the box to the left. Okay, and then a little bit smaller. You guys are seeing how I can like influence you guys to pressing that spam that heart button. It was all a ruse. It's all a trick. You never truly had control over yourself. Perfect. Okay. Okay, cool. Sorry. I got that fixed. I didn't like the word of the day. Ooh, okay. All right. So this is by eviiooiooiuu. If you guys don't know !Discord, you can guys get linked to my Discord. You can send me a Wordle for me to solve, and if I can't solve it, then you could have a free membership on my channel whenever we get that, which is 275 hours left. 275 watch hours left. So if you guys are watching, we're almost there, guys. We're doing a little bit of a people say an affiliate push or a partner push. I guess we're doing a little bit of a partner push on our end here too. So thank you guys for watching VODs. Thanks you guys for tuning in this stream. So yeah. All right. So this is eviiooiooiuu !Discord. You can send them to me. There's a whole channel and stuff. You can also chat with my chat on Discord, and people that you've seen here, they're likely also on my Discord, and you can get to know them, and they're very nice, and sometimes they share pictures of their cats and dogs and whatever the heck else they're doing, like they're baking or their other stuff. Someone has a pet turtle that they keep sharing, and I really like that turtle. Let's start with turtle here. Oh, what song were you listening to today? Let's go with, you know what? I want to listen to, what's that one? It's from Persona 5. Persona 5, is that Casino? It's not Casino. What is it called? Bank theme. Price. I love this theme. We have several turtles on the Discord. So many fans of turtles. Okay, we got an L to work with. Audio is crunched. Oh shit. There, that should be better. Yeah, my capture card just does that sometimes. I don't know why. Let's see. I want to do in like an SL word. I don't know about this then. Splash? SPLAS. Yeah, I think splash could work here. Okay, L and an A. L is in the right place now. Could there be two L's? I was doing like a lot or allow or something like that. Mallets? Ballots? No. Ballad? Let's try ballad. No, yeah. Yeah, we can try ballad here. Okay, okay. Wallet? No. Collar? No. It's like balloon. No. Bow. Okay, so there has to be a vowel after the double L here. And it's not A. So it's gotta be ballo or bally. Or alley. I guess it's not a B. My brain is defaulting to B, but B's not in there. Calio. Like alloy or some sort of malloy? Fallout Boy? Gallon? Is it a gallon? Okay. Alum. Fallum? Wallum. Yallum? Callum. I want to say it's an OM. Is Wallu a word? No, okay. Shallow would have been fun. Fallow? Callow. Is callow a word? It is a word. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wallow? Is it wallow? Mallow. Oh, Jesus. It might be mallow. Ah, what was it? Wallow! I knew it. I should have went with wallow. Oh my goodness. Evil Elixir, congratulations. You bested me. Congratulations. You won. Yeah, wallow. All right, right now, 5 letters. 5-letter word. Give it to me now. Give it to me now, baby. Give it to me now. YouTube, Twitch, YouTube vertical shorts. I'm not streaming on TikTok. Sugar. Watermelon sugar. Ha. Watermelon sugar. Ha. Watermelon sugar. Ha. Watermelon sugar. Ha. All right, how do we follow up the U? I want to do pulse, but I can't use pulse. Maybe budge, no EG. It has to be here. Withering waves. CUL, maybe CUL. Culty, is that even a word? Oh, we can use culty. Okay. Ends in a Y. Okay. Good information. Probably DY. PY. Oh, is it puppy? A long time. Wait. I think this weird. I've got like a 50% feeling. I've got like a 50% feeling it's gonna be puppy. It's probably not gonna be puppy. What do you mean? What do you mean? No way. Hi, I'm the one. How's your class doing? Happy summer vacation. I was actually just talking about you like a couple weeks ago. I was wondering how like they were doing because like they tuned in every time I was coloring Pokemon. That I don't know. There's something inside me saying use puppy. There's something inside me saying use puppy. Holy crap. All right. Let's do the mini guys real quick. Okay. Big party, a jam, maybe? A big party, a jamboree. That's what I was thinking of. I don't know what that is. Pricey variety of beef that translates to Japanese cow. That is, oh frick. What is that called? I'm doing like ushi. That's cow. Japanese cow. Oh shit, what's that expensive meat called? Expensive meat. Oh my god, I should know this. I don't know. Unwelcome sound at 7 a.m. Alarm. Really make excited. Get ready for. Dress? I don't know. Farm machine that bundles hay. A baler. Plant used to make mezcal. Shit, I know this one. This was a clue the other time. Pancake topper. Butter? Whipped cream? Berry? A berry. Maybe berry? Prominent feature of a camel. A hump. My hump. My hump. My hump. My hump. Bent out of shape as wood. To warp. Oh, this is a bash. This is syrup then. Wagyu. That's what it was. To rev up and to prep. 1, 2, 3, baby. 1, 2, 3. Syrup, bro? Listen. Who fucking puts syrup on their pancakes? So I completely forgot what Wagyu was. Actually, I'm thinking about this now. And I understand that wa is the Japanese word for like the ancient way of saying Japan, and gyu being cow. I just learned why Wagyu is Wagyu. Phonetically I just learned why Wagyu means Wagyu. And I will remember this until I die now. Wagyu. The city or the citizens of Wa. Useless fact. Yeah, I know, useless facts, but listen. Sometimes all you need in life is to know useless stuff. Who knows where it can land you too? Okay, connections. All right, now I can actually talk to you guys and see what you guys are up to. Okay, curl, breeze, box, fence, sketch, skate, bottle, on tap, can, wall, recruit, hedge, luge, newspaper, gate, ski, ski hill. I'm thinking, curl, ski, things that are on ice, skate. Is there anything else that's on ice? Box, fence, sketch, can, wall, gate, luge. Is that a thing? It helps on trivia night, that's true. But the thing is, like, when you have like random trivia, it like you are very, very like well versed in a lot of things, and therefore you can like talk to a lot of people if you have random ass knowledge on anything, right? You don't ski on ice, but like it's on like it's cold, like, you know. Well, like what is snow but like ice particles? I guess you could say winter sports. recruit, hedge, like hedge maze, breeze, fence, things to contain things, fences, boxes, cans, and gates. Maybe. I don't think that's true though. Gate, breeze, skate, and wall. What does that have to do? What is that? Fence, hedge, wall, gate. Like things that can surround a house? A school? I don't think that's right at all. I don't think that's right at all. Fence, hedge, wall, and gate does make sense though. On tap. Oh wait, on tap, bottle, can, and box. These are what wine can come out of. This is wine. This is wine. Hedge, fence, gate, wall. Newspaper, recruit, breeze, and sketch. Is that correct? So ski, skate, curl, and luge. Gates, fence, hedge, and wall. Newspaper, recruit, breeze, and sketch. Police, newspaper, police, recruit, I don't know, what's this? One away, wait, what? One away. Things that can be recycled. Box, can, bottle, and newspaper. A draft. Oh, look at that. Okay. So then things that can be recycled. Winter sports. And walls. Let's try recyclables then. Box. Yeah, common recyclables. Maybe winter sports. Yeah. Reverse rainbow. Not perfect entirely, but we got reverse rainbow. That's pretty awesome. Purple first, baby. Let me do the word salad. Humans don't have these. Wings. Scales. Gills. Horns. Shell. Tusks. Tents. Tentacles. Tentacle. And, tail. Oops, tail. And a claw. I'm showing you my family right now. Hey. Welcome. Welcome to the family. Am I part of the family now? Can I be the great uncle twice removed? See, guys, listen. Remember what I said earlier that's like, hey, people should know what you're watching? This person gets it. This person gets it. Yeah, so, okay, guys. I will go back on this one topic that I talked about earlier in the stream. It is very, very important, one, that you critique what you're watching, because I will say to you guys, and I'll say this now, I'm a very LGBTQ friendly streamer. I am a very inclusive type of person, and I understand that not everybody's like that. I'm woke, as they say, right? I'm woke. And if the people around you believe that my sort of mentality is affecting you in such a way that it's hurting others, they have the right to say that. And they have the right to know that what you're watching as well. like the people that are close to you, your friends, your family, and stuff like that. So it's important, one, to be critical of what I'm saying, but also not just me, but to everything that you're doing, right? So like, if people know what you're watching, that they know that you're watching something that is not going to be harmful to them, like, and like, compromise their morals or compromise, you know, what, you know, watching things that will be hurtful in the long run to others, right? So I say this because there are guys out there, and this pertains to like me basically, or like, you know, it affects me because it can affect me, but there's a thing on the internet called manosphere content, and manosphere stuff is like manosphere stuff is like content that's like, you are a man, women should respect you, you don't have to treat women with respect, you need to, you know, you need to be a man, you need to take a bunch of steroids and stuff like that. It's like, yeah. So if you know somebody who's watching stuff like that, it's like, you should disrespect women, you should say something. And if you're watching that, if you're watching something that nobody really knows, that you're like, oh, I'm taking advice stuff from this creator that says, oh, I should, you know, I don't need to respect women, women need to respect me, sort of thing, then like, there should be like somebody who knows that and is able to critique that with you. And you should by yourself be like, okay, well, like, is this sound advice, right? So PSA, guys, again, I know I talked about this earlier, and I know this is probably like, oh, Akira, we get it, right? But like, be critical of everything. Not just, yeah, I guess everything. Be critical of what you watch, be it movies, TV shows, the news, streamers. Just use that ability of yours to question, is this correct? Is this right? Is this reasonable? You should always be doing that. All right, sorry, a little too deep again, but I just want to let you guys know that, okay? My mom wants to know how I feel about Jackie Chan. I love Jackie Chan as an actor. I don't like him as a person. There are things about Jackie Chan that I really do like. There are things about Jackie Chan that I really don't like. So, yeah. I always shut it down at the YMCA more often than I'd like. What do you mean, shut it down? I don't know what's happening, but I'll act like I do. I feel the same way. Yeah, like, he's a good actor. There's fun. He acts in funny movies, but like, I don't know, man. The thing with his like daughter, that's fucked up. But you know, listen, he's from China, right? And in China, they have very, very different morals than what we have. So to him, maybe that's very, very normal. To us, that seems very not very nice. President, sure. Presidents. How about glow? What the frick? Light? Okay, glow, light, star. Okay. Sun? No, it probably wouldn't be sun. Glow. Maybe bright? Oh, okay. I don't think it's going to be a celestial body. We can try moon. I don't think it's a oh, okay. It might be a celestial body. Let's try the sun real quick. Okay, it might be the sun. Constellation? No. Movie. Okay, it's probably going to be like a celestial body then. Yeah, you can just ask the question. You don't have to raise your hand. I'm not actually a teacher. I'm just your uncle. That is probably insane. Supernova. A champagne supernova. A champagne supernova in the sky. Someday you will find me. Sorry, I wanted to sing seriously, but also at the same time, I love singing like a giant dick bag. Laser. I do like laser. Okay. Sun. Moon. Bright. Star. But yet star is not one? Maybe a ray? No? Can I get a shout out? New? Sure, you just got one. Light. Light has already been guessed. Sun, bright. Moon, bright. Shine? Glow. Energy. Heat. Storm? Weather. Oops. Cloud? A torn. What is a torn? Universe. Milky Way. It's one word. Sunny. Maybe sunny? Rainy. Oops. Okay, maybe it's weather. It's weather. Foggy? What kind of weather is there? Thunderstorm. Storm? Thunder. Precipitation. No. Eclipse? Maybe. No. Cloudy? Okay, cloudy. Light storm? What about aurora? Okay, no. Lava. Chicken. Steve's lava chicken. Oh, it's tasty as heck. Ooh, mamacita. Now you're ringing the bell. Ooh, that's a good name for a cat. Eclipse. It's like Luna. Luna and Eclipse. Oh my god. Imagine having like a pair of cats. One named Eclipse, one named Luna. Or a third cat named Soul. Wow, I just like now I want a pair of three. Now I want three cats. An orange cat named Soul, a black cat named Luna. Actually, no. The black cat would be named Eclipse, and the white cat would be named Luna. Soul bad guy. What about rain? Oh, we didn't do rain. Rainy, sunny, rain. It looks like it's an adjective. What about clear? Like clear skies? No. Rainbow? Rainbow. Sky. Snow? Snowy. It's definitely weather related. Raining. Rain is already, yeah, so. Cloud. I think we did cloud. Yeah, and cloudy. Yeah. Foggy. Did I get foggy or did I fog? Okay. Weather. Heat wave? Dumpling or pizza? I'm more of a dumplings kind of guy, but if you can go even harder, maybe sushi or dim sum. Oh, get dim sum. Oh my god, get dim sum. I fucking love dim sum. Summer? Oh, winter. Spring? Oops. Are you kidding me? I love dim sum so much, guys. Autism or Denzel Washington? Listen, I know some people there's so many people that self-diagnose autism. It's got to be autism that has more Google searches, right? Listen, Denzel Washington, you're cool. Oh my god. Just kidding. It's this guy. It's the soccer season. Of course it's this guy. Neymar or Crocs? Neymar. I forgot the white women who really love Crocs. Crocs or Inception? Crocs. Inception hasn't really been relevant for a while. Phil Mickelson. Golf. Man, I did bad on Google searches today. Spotify streams. Who has more more listens? The Chainsmokers or G Balvin? Listen, I do like the Chainsmokers, but it's probably J Balvin. Oh my goodness, look at that. 72 million. 50 million. Again, yeah. SZA or the Chainsmokers? Oh, I didn't know who this was, so I guessed. My thing is, like, if I don't know who they are, they probably have way more listens than I can think of. Denzel Curry or A$AP Rocky. This guy. Just kidding. I don't know any of these guys. Shania Twain. Girl, Shania Twain. Holy shit, look how big her hair is. And up, 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 can only get up from here. Oh, Jesus. Both of these are really good. Which would be more, though? Forrest Gump or Infinity War? Probably... Both of them are really good here. Avengers? Forrest Gump. I want to say Forrest Gump. If you want to see Toy Story 3. I've only seen Toy Story 3. Period. I've only seen Toy Story 3. I haven't seen Toy Story 1, 2, 4, or 5. I heard Toy Story 5 is pretty good, though. I'm gonna go with Forrest Gump here. Oh, not by much, though. My Father and My Son. This looks like a really good movie, though. This looks freaky. I like this, but it's maybe this. Oh yeah, oh my god, it's really a really bad movie, but it looks really cool. I remember this being really, really bad too. These are both really bad movies. Contagion's not that bad, I guess. It's a Wonderful Life for sure. Hands down. We did awesome on movies today, though. Why are Turkish musicians in movies coming up right now? They're running out of people. What's worth more? John Lennon's Imagine Piano or the entirety of LinkedIn? It's gonna be LinkedIn. It's gonna be LinkedIn. Oh, this is like worth like millions, isn't it? Oh shit, never mind. I thought there's a... Mark Zuckerberg's little league. Aw, man. Oh, I love this armor though. I wish it was worth more because this guy's living the dream. Keys on an accordion or songs on Spotify with over 1 billion. I'm pretty sure there's more songs on Spotify with 1 billion. Yeah. 120 keys on accordion. Dang. Number of #1 Billboard Hot #1 hits Mariah Carey has. I don't think Mariah Carey has over 400 songs. I could be very wrong though. No. Yeah. Countries in the world? There are more countries in the world than... I can name at least 19 off the top of my head for sure. Degrees Fahrenheit of the hottest temperature recorded on Earth. Is it going to be more than 195 degrees Fahrenheit? I want to say it's like 205. No, well, I was wrong. I was very wrong. Years since a Canadian NHL team won the Stanley Cup. I'm pretty sure like the Canadian NHL team won the Stanley Cup like 2 years ago. Oh, just kidding. Come on, Canada. Come on, Canada. Step it up. Well, like, the hottest temperature, like, think about the desert, like, you know? Like, deserts can get really hot. I was wondering, like, if there was, like, a place in the desert or something that, like, was recorded over 200 degrees Fahrenheit, you know? That's what my thinking was. $70 Celsius? Well, that was in Fahrenheit, so. Wait, was that in Celsius? Was it asking in Celsius or Fahrenheit? I'm pretty sure it was asking in Fahrenheit, was it not? Anyways, whatever. What else do we do? It was in Fahrenheit? Okay, yeah. So that was my thinking, is that the deserts are hot and like there was maybe a recording of like a 200 degrees in the desert somewhere. Rise and shine? Shine equinox? Is that a thing? Shine equinox? In no time flat? Shine flat? This doesn't seem right. Shine here. Nice and change. This is flat change. Change of pace. Okay, I don't know. I don't know these ones, guys. I need some help here. Can I call a friend? Change of change. Oops. Wait. You're right. I was a change of pace. For some reason, I thought change of pace. Nice going and going steady. Okay, I like that one. It's rise and set. Set equinox. Set flat. Okay. Set equinox. Is that right? Lifesaver? Lifedorf? That doesn't make... I don't think that makes sense there. In no time flat. Yeah. Flat. Going. Pace. Of change. Something of change. Line of change? Going line? I don't think so. Equinox just means like... I don't know. I don't know. I actually don't know the definition of equinox, but like I know the concept of an equinox, you know? Wah. 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 Flat line. Going line. Line of change. Line of change sounds right though, but going line, I don't know. Yeah, longest and shortest days. Wow. Oh, this has to do with like... Wait, is it the summer equinox right now? Is it currently the summer equinox? I have a weird feeling it's flat. Flat isn't correct here. At all? I don't know. It's one word. It's one word. I feel like it's an in no time flat. Set flat. Set straight. In no time straight. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Oh. What would come after flat though? Flatline? Flat faced? Face of change? Face of change? Time? Flat time? Going time? Time of change? Era? Flat era? Going era? Can I play Animal Hospital? Like, with, like, toys and stuff? So, for a Roblox game, yeah. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna just let you guys know. For a lot of people who stream, a lot of us have segmented sort of pre-planned streams. This whole stream is planned. There are streamers who do things impulsively. However, I'm not one of those streamers. So, if you can kind of tell if a streamer is kind of doing things impulsively, Also, we're in the middle of something. I just want to like, this is no shade to you. This is just kind of like giving you some sort of information. But if the streamer isn't kind of doing anything of importance, I know this looks like we're not doing anything of importance. Chances are they're not going to play the thing that you suggested them unless they're already playing Roblox. Just saying, okay? One, also, I'm not a Roblox streamer, so I don't know why you would ask me that. But I don't know, you're new here. Listen, you're new here. I understand. I prefer structured streams. Yeah, all of this is always structured. All of my streams are always structured. They're always planned out. They're always planned out actually a week in advance. So, yeah. If you could play a horror game, though, what would it be? If I were to play a horror game, probably maybe like Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm really bad with horror games. It's a nice cafe word game. Yeah, and that's sort of like how things played out, honestly. Originally, when I was doing this, when I was doing Wordle and stuff, the thing is just, I just liked Wordle. I just like Wordle and crosswords and stuff. And then it just happens to coincidentally just be on brand with the cafe stuff. So sometimes it just works out, you know? I feel like you do well with QT. What's that one game by Hideo PT? I can't do PT, by the way. PT, like, terrifies me. Anyways. Going, steady, nice going. Okay, that seems right. Going. Gone. And now he's the Wordle guy. I am the Wordle guy. Flat forward. Forward of change going forward. Maybe. I was just gonna ask if you wanted to play a game where there's a bunch of doors and you have to pick one and each one has different phobia. That would be terrible for me because I have really, really bad arachnophobia, and if one of those doors has arachnophobia, I would fucking close that game so fucking fast. Oh. Don't you want to find Weemble? What the... Weemble? I would maybe play Poppy Playtime, maybe, but like that's not a game that really interests me. I would kind of like to do Amanda the Adventure, but that's also a game that doesn't really fully interest me. Like I'm not really a horror game kind of guy. I'm more of a fantasy, you know, Zelda, Skyrim, Metal Gear kind of guy. Like fantasy story, I guess. A horror game with puzzles? It's not most horror games. Like Poppy Playtime's like that. I would like Doki Doki Literature. Doki Doki Literature is best played by yourself, though, in my opinion. Skyrim mentioned. Of course Skyrim mentioned. Okay, this last one. Flat foot door? Foot saver? Foot door. Is foot door? Does anybody have any ideas for this? If anything, I'm probably just gonna use a bolt. It's very cute and silly, not scary. That's what they said about Doki Doki Literature Club. Back? Flat back door, back saver? That's what I was thinking. Oh, wow. No, okay. Rise and shine. Is this shine equinox? Would you like to see Weemble? Are you going to show me your Weemble? Yeah, I'm just going to use a bolt here. Flat rate? Rate of change? Oh, going rate. Yeah. Flat S. The fall equal. Oh, yeah, that sounds right. Rise and fall equinox, and flat. Fall flat. That sounds, yeah, that's right. Flat rate. It has to start with an R. So flat screw head. A flat screw? A screw door? A screw saver? No, maybe? Well, it has to start with R though. Because I used a bolt. Flat. 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 Flat screen? Screen door screensaver. Thank you. Brush. Oh. Slipped. Beamed. Swend. Swalm. Swand. Swelt. Swelt? Swan? Swand. Beamed! Beant. Blend? Will it blend? Realm. What's that one? What's that one puzzle that we did? Cryptic? Minute cryptic, okay. Leather arrangement pulling on an equian's head. A leather arrangement. So the word pulling on an equian's head. Okay, so leather arrangement. So something needs to be rearranged here. I think the defining is on an equian's head. Harness? Harness is too long. I think you rearrange leather. That's what I'm thinking too. Leather arrangement. So let's see. What's an equine? That's a horse. A bridle? No. So yeah, leather arrangement. Leather. We need to arraign. Something. I was gonna say like a leash of some sort, right? Leather arrangement. Leather arrangement. Something needs to be rearranged. Pulling. Hold on a second. Pulling as in like. Halter. Oh, equine. Oh, because the E's the start of equine. So, yeah. Pulling the head of the equine is the E, so it is ahead of that, so we get rid of an E and we get halter. That is crazy. Zorre! Welcome in. Good to see you. Weemble was sent. Let me check out this Weemble. Oh, I like that. I like that Weemble. That's a Weemble. That's... Everybody go look at Weemble. Everybody go look at Weemble. Alright, that's the end of the puzzles. Usually. What else do we usually do? Nothing? Really? Yeah? You guys gonna want to head back and chat inside the cafe? I think we're gonna go. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a quick words on stream. We're gonna do words on stream here. Alright, this is gonna be on YouTube. This is gonna be on short side. But if you are on a horizontal format, you can scan the QR code and answer on the QR code. I'll move out of the way so you can scan it. I'm gonna go quickly use the little barista's room. I'll be back in a little bit here, guys. Cockeyed. Yeah, we go until you guys fail here. So good luck, guys. I gotta sneeze. Did no one get cock? Wait. Were you able to type the word cock? Was that... Okay, we got view, we got ripe, we got wiper, review. Oh, Viper. Preview. Ooh, look at you guys. You guys are insane. Here. Review, preview, view. How do I join the wonderful games? Just start guessing. Just start guessing. Just write in chat. Just type right in chat. What's poppin'? like Jujutsu Kaisen. What's with this question? I always get this question. View. Oh my god, guys, look at you. Oh my god, you guys are destroying it today. I did? I don't know. Oh, because your guesses aren't valid. Hyper only, there's only one P in there. Why? A why? You guys have yet to get 3 stars, but I think it's pretty hard to get 3 stars. So you guys are doing great. Whoa. Is this a Mexican band? No, it's not. What is this? What is this 8-letter word? There's no 2 I's though. Armchair. Damn, look at that. Armchair. Harm. Cram. Arch. Holy shit, you guys are doing great. Maria! This is a promise I made to you, Maria. Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn. From the words of yesterday. There's no, guys, there's no L, it's an I. That's an I. That's not an L. Live and learn. What's a Maharaga? Chai. Like the chai tea. Is it gonna take it? Is it gonna take it? No, it didn't take chai. You guys are nailing it. You guys should find that 6-letter word though. Rat nub. Rat nub. Fuzzy guy person got it, but they're on the wrong side. You need to scan the QR code. There you go. Nut bra. Nut bra. Unbar. Not or boo. Phoebe, your answers are coming through, I think. It was coming through the other time. Rat. Rat. Already there. Not city living, but... Not city living, but... You guys are doing great. You guys are doing great. One of these letters is fake, guys. One of these letters is fake. Reminder, one of these are fake. I found you, faker. Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Ha! You're not even good enough to be my fake. We go until you guys fail. Which you guys are too good at this, so. I think the D is fake, guy. I think the D is fake. Oh, the Polish went away. Yeah, the D is fake, guys. The D is fake. Clop pile. You guys could get 100% on here. Pilost. iuiooiuu. Lope coil? Got two more. We got two more. Listen, I know I'm covering some of the other ones here. Are you gonna get the last one, guys? Are you gonna get the last one? Oh my god. You guys got 3 stars though. That's crazy. Okay, a fake letter, guys. There's a fake letter. There are 2 6-letter words, by the way. I want to say maybe the G is fake. Maybe not. Try Sting or something. G is fake, guy. Oh, G is fake. G is fake. G is fake. Nines. Would have been, yeah, would have been good. Nescent. Sent in. Is sent, do you guys have sent? You guys don't have sent yet. Oh yeah, no. Ponzak Yuri did. Tines. There's one more 6-letter word, guys. No G. No G. Ooh. 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 Not your best. Oh, you guys failed. You guys suck. You guys can, you guys, I'm disappointed in you. You guys aren't getting your cookies and cake anymore. All right, good job, guys, though. Level 11. Yeah, I know some people don't really like that because they're not really good at word games. So I apologize, but also a lot of you guys do like that one. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. So, and for those who didn't listen, it's only like until they fail. I gotta go to work. I got too locked into that. Word games are so much fun, guys. People be sleeping on word games, though. I love words on stream. Yeah, I think it's a good finale. Honestly, I think words on stream is a good finale. Yeah, we do have some star players on it. For those who didn't like it, what are you here for? For me, because I'm beautiful and sexy. I hope that, you know, BB was like, oh, it's storming here. I gotta go. I hope everything turns all right for them. All right, thank you guys for joining, by the way. We're still gonna go for another 15 minutes here. Narcissism? No, that's not narcissism. How can it be narcissism if it's true? Bye, bye, well, bye, hi, bye. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I know this time slot isn't the best for all people, but we do have a morning time slot and we do have an evening time slot, and the weekends are the evening time slots. I also understand that the evening time slots are not ideal because other people are streaming and stuff, but if you guys like the stream and you like, you know, you guys want to hang out, I'm always available. You guys don't have to hang out with me, but if you do hang out with me, it'd be pretty cool. You keep me company on slow days, yeah. That's kind of crazy. It's fun. Some days are slow and some days, yeah. Sometimes I wish I could just watch VTubers while I work, but unfortunately, I work at a cafe. You know what I could do, maybe? If someday if I owned my own cafe, I would put a VTuber on. I would just put a VTuber randomly on the stream. The thing is though, is that I'd have to like be able to like trust that they're not gonna, you know, say bad things and say controversial things, or else I'd probably have to blacklist them. I think if that were a case, if there was like a time where we could like watch VTubers at a cafe, like there's a TV that has a VTuber on, I think it may be a once a week thing. Not necessarily say so, but like more so one that won't say heinous things. You know, one that won't like marginalize groups and stuff. You know, you know, like someone like me. You know, someone who can provide, you know, good conversation and, you know, have interesting things to talk about. And if anything, I think I would do a chatting streamer because, I don't know, or maybe not. Maybe because, like, some people might not be into that. I don't know, maybe just, like, I don't know, maybe a React streamer? Niji did a project where they spread some screens all over Japan and people interacted and met with VTubers. That does sound fun. This would be a fun. Actually, you know what? Is actually like a lot of pop-up stores do this at anime conventions now. They just have like a VTuber, like they have this big screen and they put a VTuber on it, and the VTuber will attract people and wave to people and talk to people, and then they would attract them to the booth and stuff. Like people are hiring VTubers to be little booth babes. I want to be a booth babe someday. I hate watching chatting streamers, right? So I think maybe it would be really fun and interesting is that maybe if I had a cafe and there was like a little like waiting area where you can wait for your food or your drink, you could like chat with a VTuber while you wait for your drink. And I think that would be very, very fun. Honestly, that would be... Okay, so there's a company that I have a code for. Actually, hold on. Does anybody... Okay, so anybody who went to Anime Central, which I know is one person at least here. A VTuber cafe. I feel like a VTuber cafe might be way too niche. It might be too niche. So I wouldn't do that. I would definitely would have like maybe a VTuber Friday or something where like you could meet with a VTuber every Friday. And you handed them a virtual drink. MU is doing a study for virtual AI friends and going to AI for mental health. That sounds really bad. That sounds actually really bad. A VTuber cafe definitely is a thing, but you'd have to be in like California or like a big city with like a big anime presence. For example, LA is big because there's a big Japanese community in LA. So I think a VTuber cafe would definitely thrive in California, but somewhere like New York or Chicago or Dallas or Seattle, maybe Seattle would work because Seattle is known for its cafes, and a gimmick cafe like that would be interesting in Seattle. But anywhere else, maybe I think a VTuber cafe might be a little too niche, and the only time people would ever go there is if the food and drinks are good. So in Tokyo, there's definitely more than 50 for sure. But okay, so I was gonna say anybody who went to Anime Central in the Chicago area, because I know in the Chicago area they were selling drinks there. The company Iitasha Coffee. By the way, if you want some interesting coffee, go to iuiooiuu.com/Akira Dolce. Use my code at checkout. Save 5%. If you do, or if you guys went, right? Did they have the VTuber screen? Because I know they normally do have the VTuber screen. Did they have the VTuber screen while they were selling drinks? Because if they did, that might be an interesting concept for them to do, is that they could talk to a VTuber while they're waiting for their drinks. Not AI, but a VTuber. Yeah, I think that would help. No, there's an entire school based off of VTubers. There's like a bunch of teachers who were then, trained to be VTubers, and then now there's an entire school system that you can take online classes, and it's taught by VTubers. Endorsing Iitasha Coffee, it's so good. Guys, go buy some Iitasha Coffee stuff. Good coffee. The VTA, Virtual Trading Academy. Yeah, that's the one. I don't think VTuber Cafe actually have VTubers. They just play their songs and their merch. That's okay. There's a missed opportunity. But I guess they have to pay the VTubers for appearances. But like, I guess, like, I don't know. I feel like you could be able to cheaply hire somebody to do that. Cheaply hire a VTuber to make an appearance. But like, if you were to like hire, like, get somebody big, like a big VTuber to show up your VTuber cafe, you definitely have to pay a lot more money. Hence graduating. That's so, I just realized, yeah, graduating. That's funny. Unless they just don't want to talk to anyone. No, I just think having like, a VTuber like setup in the waiting spot where you're supposed to pick up your drink, so you can just go talk to a VTuber and the VTuber be like, hey, how's it going? What did you order today? Yeah, caramel macchiato. Yeah, I love caramel macchiatos. Yeah. So what are you doing here? You heading out today? You with some friends? Going anywhere? Like it's so easy for a VTuber to be in this like little screen, right? And then just talk to somebody. And like this vertical format too. I feel like that would hold up the line. Well, maybe, but if they're waiting for their drink anyway, right? If they're waiting for their drink and they just want to talk to the VTuber, they don't have to talk to the VTuber, right? They just pick up the drink, and then once their drink is ready, they're like, oh, yeah, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I hope to see you again. Yeah, I'd say it's fine because it's a waiting space, but like if it's like you talk to the, depends on the hours too. That's rude though. Wait, what's rude? Like talking? I don't think talking's rude. not talking to them. Yeah, I mean, well, okay, so as a barista of many years of experience, it's actually very, very hard to talk to customers while you're making drinks, but it's also very, very inviting to do it. It gets people coming back. Honestly, the more you talk to your customers, the more likely there are to come back, unless they're like shy and introverted and they don't like talking to people. But if you have something like that where somebody will do the talking for you, right? And they're just paid to just talk. And, you know, oh my God, I was just thinking about, like, what, hold on a second. Like, what if there was like a schedule? What if there was like a scheduled thing, like, okay, these are the times that you have to show up for, like, hey, VTuber, here's the schedules, and this is the time where you can do a little meet and greet. Like, that would be so cool. Like, I think that would be a very, very cool cafe experience. Like shift, yeah, kind of like a shift, but like, I guess like kind of like a time slot. Rent a VTuber, yeah, pretty much. I think the thing though is that these VTubers would have to be very, very, like, they would have to be vetted, like, really, really harshly. Like, they have to be very, very trusted, you know? You'd have to be a very, very trusted VTuber. So it would be very hard to do that, right? PG streamers, yeah, definitely PG streamers. Because they don't want, again, you don't want anybody being like, oh man, I'm gonna marginalize a group because I feel like it, you know? I think that would be a good concept. I really do think it would be a fun concept as a cafe, as a little gimmick. I don't think I'd ever do that though, unless I like had a nerd cafe that I know for a fact would have like nerd cafe stuff. But I don't think, you know, I don't think I'm that close to having a sort of cafe like that. I am close to like managing and owning, and not necessarily owning, but like I guess co-owning a cafe. I'm the closest to co-owning a cafe as I have ever been. But yeah, imagine a 7-year-old comes up and the VTuber just curses. Yeah, that's what I don't like about that too, right? And I guess you'd have to have a setup in such a way that would make sense to, you know, be visible to shorter people as well, right? It's such an interesting concept though. I wonder, like, if you had a whole like screen, that would be so funny, but like that wouldn't really work. There would be a way to do it, but yeah. Say hi to your sister from her future customers. How do you know my sister owns a cafe? How do you know my sister owns a coffee shop? She actually doesn't. She actually doesn't. Did I? She actually doesn't own like a shop, right? But she does a coffee cart. Good for remembering, by the way. I swear I'm a positive person. I did mention it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's me and my sister, and yeah, she does come to me for like advice for coffee stuff, and yeah, so she technically does not own a coffee shop, but definitely owns a coffee business, and she has been coming to me for some advice and stuff, and for some whatever. I'm glad you guys can remember that. That's kind of flattering, but I do remember things about you guys too as well. What's with the whistling in the background? It's the music. What game is this from? I think it's from Kirby's Epic Yarn. Hi, welcome in. Yeah, we're just about to end here. We've got about 5 minutes left, and then I'm gonna go take my afternoon shower and eat my lunch. First time here, welcome in. I hope you enjoy. Sorry, you got about 5 minutes to make a decision whether or not you like me. Actually, technically 3 minutes now. But yeah. I've got so many ideas about this this cafe concept that I probably won't even follow up on. But you know, the idea of it sounds so nice, don't you think? I think the thing that I need to definitely maybe budget and work for maybe is like the menu items, because like honestly I'm really bad with coming up menu items, because like I'm like, here's coffee, here's the latte, here's the caramel macchiato, here's your, like, you know, all your basic drinks, but then, you know, I don't know what I would serve for food, you know, because like you can't have a cafe without food. Like, would I just have croissants? Like, how could I make my croissants? Would I have a bakery? Would I import that food? Would I have the Cisco food? I don't think I would want Cisco food, but like, I think at that point, I might have to be forced to use the Cisco food, because I'm not really bad at making food. I'm not really much of a baker is the thing. Just BTL sandwiches are fun. Yeah, that's true. Just some simple stuff. I think the main appeal would be, 1, the VTubers, and 2, the coffee. Has anyone recognized you in person by your voice? I'm not that popular. I'm not that popular. There's no way. I did have somebody come up to me the other day going, "You look familiar," but that's looking familiar, not sounding familiar. Cisco is pretty good when they bring the stuff. Cisco food sucks, honestly. I don't like Cisco food. Thank you for subscribing, by the way. I appreciate that. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your time here. A lot of people here from different countries. Yeah, that's true. Like, also, I'm pretty sure 0 people watch me in my area too. So there's no way in heck that anybody has ever recognized me by my voice. Also, like, I don't know. To be fair, you said you look like your model. Shit. You think this person watches me? I don't think so. I'm eating on a table? Wow. Sometimes I eat on the floor. That's crazy. I can't believe you can afford a table. Sometimes I just eat on the floor. Or on a chair. On the other side of the country. Yeah. There ain't... I mean, I technically have lived in Japan. But I don't think anybody from Japan has ever seen me. Oh, I just dropped my... Don't worry about that. Tables are overrated. Oh my god, he's got black hair. Yeah, like, so does half the people in the world. Most people in the world have black hair. If what percent of the world is from China? What percent of the world is from China? What percent is Chinese? Of the world. I have to put of the world. (17 to 18% of the world is Chinese. That's freaking crazy, actually, if you think about it. Like almost 20% of the world has Chinese, like, genetics. Eating while standing before a sink is a great experience. You know what is also a great experience? Standing and eating in the shower. Oh, hold on a second. Evilixir, I think I need to write down that I owe you membership. Oh, you already have one. You've already stumped me twice. You stumped me twice. What the hell? How did you do that? I hate eating while standing, but I have washing dishes. I hate washing dishes more. I also hate washing dishes. It's not like I think it's my least favorite chore is washing dishes. Skill issue, I guess. You have just word choices that really stump me. I mean, I would eat in the bath, but not the shower. I've had bath beer and bath pizza before. Bath beer and pizza. That was pretty fun. I kind of miss drinking beer, like a little bit. Like the light beers from Japan. The beers in Japan are actually pretty good. Maybe it's because like it's catered towards the Asian taste buds and I'm Asian. Why are you getting food anything near water? I don't. It's fun. I'm sorry. Is soup not allowed near water? Soup is water. Draft beer, yeah. Draft beer is good in the summer. But I don't really like drink anymore. Is the thing, because the drinking just doesn't do it for me. I just get sick. Every time I have alcohol now, I just want to throw up. Like I drink one single alcohol, throw up. Eating grapes in a pool. Oh my god, that's so true though. Or watermelon in a pool. Eating pool grapes or pool watermelon. I know the water would get like a little gross from the watermelon if you like ate it, you know, over top or whatever. But like that's why you gotta clean the pool. Eating cake after swimming is great. You shouldn't swim after eating. Actually, do you know why? Do you guys actually know why they say not to eat immediately or not to swim immediately after eating? The thing is that like, oh, you'll get stomach cramps. No, that's not the issue. The issue is that there was a problem with kids eating and immediately eating something and going swimming and then throwing up in the pool. That's why they say don't go swimming. Like you have to wait 30 minutes after eating to go swimming again. It's because by that time you'll finish digesting, right? So they had problems with kids eating and throwing up in the pool. Like, technically, yeah, you will get cramps, right? Technically. The buoyancy of your stomach juices in the food. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah. You'll throw up. You'll actually throw up. What do you mean leech? Wait, what do you mean leeches? I just read that. Like, what do you mean leeches? I did that as a child. Yeah, did you throw up? I visited Scotland and had a bunch of ciders for the first time. Ooh, that sounds awesome. If you're in a pond, I imagine it's gotta be rough. Oh yeah, friggin' I don't like leeches at all. Like, the idea of leeches is kind of freaky. But, you know, I'm thinking about it now and I'm like, oh, that's not actually that freaky. Leeches are kind of creepy because they're all like squirmy or whatever, but if you're into that, then it's fine. Not saying I'm into it, but like, you know, if it's fine if you are. All right, cool. I'm actually a little bit overtime. I'm 5 minutes overtime. So I gotta get going. I gotta definitely go take a shower and not be stinky. Again, I want to remind you guys that I take a shower after I stream. Not in the morning, not at evening, immediately after I stream, because I've somehow conditioned myself to do that. But, so I'm the stinkiest that I will be until the next time that you see me. So, whatever that next time might be. So yeah, if you guys like the stream, every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays in the morning at 11 o'clock Eastern, that's when we usually start the stream. Don't worry about the leeches. So if you guys liked the stream, if you guys like having chats with me, if you like doing the puzzle games, all that stuff, that happens every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Tomorrow is Canada Day. So actually I might stream randomly because I have tomorrow off because it's Canada Day. That means what? Independence Day is on Saturday. What are we gonna do for Independence Day, guys? Nothing, because I'm a Canadian. I might do an Independence Day stream, even though, like, I'm Canadian. Wordle. Yeah, we're gonna do Wordle on Independence Day. Oh, shit. I got Jam, Mika. Shit, and Jam, maybe you're not here. Maybe you're locked in work, but, like, Independence Day. I don't think you're available, are you? I gotta go talk to Mika about Independence Day. Shit. Okay. So yeah, every Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays at 11 o'clock Eastern in the morning. That's when that's when we always have our little tea time, our coffee time, or whatever time it is. We always do puzzles. If you guys want to see more video game stuff, hey, that happens on the weekends, on Saturdays and Sundays at around 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So that's when that usually happens. And then yeah, I have a Discord. Guys, go hit up my Discord. A lot of people that you see in chat here today are also on the Discord. So if you want to meet somebody new, or if you've seen somebody in chat and shared a couple like messages with them, hit up my Discord. They're probably in there too. And then you can talk to them and have a lot of fun. We've been sharing pictures of like turtles and Weeble, like Weemble. Is that who it was? Weemble? People like sharing pictures of their pets too. If you guys like seeing pictures of pets and animals, there's a whole lot of that going on. Recently, people were sharing their baking, and you can do the Wordle. You can talk about the Wordle answers. Lots of fun stuff to actually do on my Discord as well. So if you guys want to do that, follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Blue Sky. I have all that as well. If you got fan art, you can use the hashtag Dolce Doodle, and it could show up on the end. I still need to update my my ending screen for that as well. And that's pretty much about it. That's all I talk about. Go buy my coffee. It's not my coffee, but go buy the coffee that I endorse, and it's really good. Iuiooiooiuu.com/AkiraDolce. Use a code AkiraDolce at checkout. Save 5% or more on your car insurance. Probably not, but you can save 5% on those beans for sure. All right, cool. I'll see you guys probably on Thursday if you guys will have me. If not, then I'll see you guys whenever I see you guys next. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you for watching VODs. We're so close to getting memberships. If we get memberships, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm done. All right, good night, everybody. Good night. It's still the afternoon. Good night. This one goes out to all the sleepers out there. I hope you're sleeping all right. Here's one by Akira Dolce. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, little baby. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Goo goo gaga time for you. Good night.